Hello, welcome to Books to Huda. I am Sandy, and today I wanted to do a half of February wrap-up. It is February 15th, so this is kind of right in the middle of the month, so I thought it would be a nice time to do this. I finally finished a novel this year, and that novel is The Accidental by Allie Smith, which I was doing a buddy read with Erin Dillman for this one, so I don't know protocol for that, if I'm supposed to talk about it on my own or talk about it with her and then we somehow make a video together, so I don't know, but I'll kind of reserve my thoughts for either the end of the month or for a kind of buddy video, however we decide to do that. What else have I been reading? A lot of comics. The only things I've read up until in completion up to this point of the month are The Accidental and Night of the Living Deadpool. Colleen Bunn and Ramon Rosanas. If I'm messing that up, I apologize. I read this before going to see the Deadpool movie because I didn't want to be, like, a person there that had no knowledge of the comics whatsoever. I mean, I knew a little bit about Deadpool just because my boyfriend really likes him as a character. And I was really glad I did because it gave me a sense of, you know, Deadpool's kind of MO and his character on a grander scale, and this was a really weird one to start with because I'm not much for gore and I really don't like zombie stuff. So this is all about zombies. But I did like this quite a bit concerning that, mostly because of Deadpool, the character. And I'm very glad that we went to see Deadpool in the XD cinema nearby because they were giving away little figures for going to see it in the theater. So look, it's Deadpool, and he sits on your hand. Yeah. Oh. There he is. Gonna focus on Deadpool? Yeah. He doesn't actually have a drawing on here, but that's okay. So he's just been hanging out. He's gonna hang out here for my videos for the foreseeable future. Yeah, so we went to see Deadpool on Thursday night, the preview showings, and I really loved it. Like, I was expecting to kind of like it because it's a superhero movie and I enjoy that. I wasn't sure how much I would like it because of the crudeness of the dialogue, but I loved it. Like, it was so refreshing and such a great movie that we went and saw it again on Saturday, so I've already seen Deadpool twice now. It's really great and funny. If you didn't see it this weekend, I do recommend it. And we're probably gonna go see Zoolander tomorrow night because the theater where we live does a discount night on Tuesdays, which also makes it kind of, like, terrifying, the amount of children there. Anyway, what else I've been doing? I mean, I do a lot of driving these days, so I have been listening to many podcasts, including the Penguin podcast with Richard E. Grant. I love those podcasts. They're amazing. The first one I ever listened to was Neil Gaiman with him, which I liked so much that I went out and bought Good Omens that day. And I sadly haven't really read more than 100 pages, but it was, you know, I really love it. And so I should finish this at some point soon. Today, on my way to and from work, I listened to the Once and Future podcast with V.E. Schwab as a guest. She tweeted that she was going to be on it, and of course, if you've watched my recent video, you're like, you know that I'm a huge fangirl. So I listened to that, and it kind of got me inspired again to write my own stuff, which I've been working on too a little bit. I'm about to hit 58,000 words today, if I sit down and write. And then I listened to the episode of that podcast with Wesley Chu as well, and he was one of the other authors at that signing that I went to, so that's why I decided to listen to him next. I'm hoping to listen to the episode with Patrick Rothfuss next, even though I haven't read this yet. And so, yeah, I'm really enjoying podcasts now, and I listen to a lot of NPR these days, I must say. I treated myself to Halsey's album Badlands, which I like quite a bit. What I have been reading is downstairs. Yeah. But I kind of threw my entire TBR to the wayside and treated myself to the Raven Boys book 3, the Raven Cycle book 3, which is called Blue Lily, Lily Blue. I'm nearly done with that. I'm hoping to finish it today. And then I can give you my thoughts on that maybe at the end of the week or maybe at the end of the month. I don't know. It's kind of I have a weird relationship with those books. So we'll see about that. But once I am done reading that, I am going to jump right back into A Darker Shade of Magic, because listening to that podcast got me really excited for A Gathering of Shadows, and I'm just like, oh, I need to reread it. I need to. So that's very exciting. And this will give me a warm up to read Vicious again when I teach it in the spring. And I'm gonna make the plan for that today. I have so much to do now. So that has been what I've been doing. And I just kind of wanted to check in because it's been a while and I kind of missed it. So that's really it. This has been Buxtehude. Thank you for watching. See you next time. I listened to Once Upon a Future podcast, I think is what it's called. Oh, the Once Upon a Future?